Hi everyone, it's Danielle, day 12 of my 100-day video challenge of my video blog. Thank you to everyone yesterday who reached out. I just got back from visiting a dear beloved friend of mine for an overnight visit. She reached out to me because she saw that I was really struggling, and she offered a place to visit as a retreat to come and relax and to talk and just be immersed in nature and good company and no judgment zone. And it was a really beautiful getaway, and she's a beautiful soul, as is her husband. And the setting was spectacular. There was all different birds, goldfinches, cardinals, chipmunks, some mourning doves. It's so beautiful. And I'm very, very, very grateful, and I feel restored, which was very much needed after a challenging day. So, very top line, I'm not going to get into details. Yesterday, I was shocked and unexpectedly surprised with some highly unpleasant, toxic family drama, where very, very private matters were very, very publicly aired in a hurtful and destructive way. And it hurt. It hurt, and it was meant to hurt, and it did. So it's not anything I was expecting. I was totally blindsided, but since people had become aware of it, I had to address it, and I had to deal with it. But not get caught up into the vortex of the negativity. As I talk a lot about, I have been consciously making very hard life decisions to distance myself from things that cause pain, or which are harmful to me, or which are toxic to my overall mind, body, and spirit. And that is not exclusive to just friends. That's inclusive of everything, every aspect of my life, including family members, including job circumstances, including friendships, no matter how long I've known them, or whatever the dynamics are. If it really is proving to be unhealthy dynamics, it's not good. If it's food that I'm eating that is not healthy, it's got to go. I have been very conscious of how I feel, and using that as my barometer for what is good. If it's light and easy and makes me feel good, then that's a good aspect, an element, and person for me to be with. And I know that that's good for my mind, body, and soul. But if there are relationships where I'm just feeling uptight and tense and pressured, or if I dread having to pick up the phone for somebody, or unfortunately in this circumstance, this was the extreme end of really toxic, nasty, hurtful behavior. In tarot, we call it a tower moment, where something out of the blue comes unexpectedly and just wipes out a situation or a dynamic that can never be undone. So it's almost a marker of like before and after. That's what happened yesterday. So I'm not going to talk about the actual nature of what happened, but what really, what I do really want to focus on is how beautiful the outreach was. Because I had to address it, I did not mean to be obtuse. I didn't mean to be attention-seeking or too vague, though I didn't want to get into the details of what harm had been done and only perpetuate it more. But I have to say, I am so touched and blessed by the amazing outpouring of support from friends and family and colleagues and associates far and wide, in response to Facebook post or private message or direct outreach by phone calls, lending support, saying, I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm here for you. It truly, truly touched my heart, and I consider myself so extraordinarily blessed. So while you can't choose your family, you can choose the people that you choose to maintain relationships with and surround yourself with. And I have a private Facebook group called Our Vibe Attracts Our Tribe, and this is exactly it. So I've been through a lot, as I know people go through a lot, and I have been heartbroken that people have left my life that have been lifetime friendships or lifetime relationships. The ending of my marriage, we grew up in the same hometown, so some friends naturally gravitated out of my life, and even though we all wish each other well, like, that is part of life. But with that, I've also attracted in new, amazing, beautiful friendships too, in addition to the friends that are still tried and true, and the family who's tried and true. And it is incredible. So it truly does take a village to support each other, and it's that reciprocal nature of being there and being honest and being vulnerable. So I'm very, very grateful, and thank you all for your support. I felt it far and wide. I had people reach out to me from around the world, in different countries, in different states, availing their houses as a safe place to come, an ear to listen, a shoulder to cry on. And I hope you know that I'm also there in that capacity for anyone who does need and want support. But to have the tables turned, it was very humbling and heart-touching and warming. So thank you. I think, you know, especially as you get older in life, like, you're raised, blood is thicker than water, and that is true to a certain extent. But as you become independent human beings and adults, you no longer have to tolerate inappropriate behaviors because of things such as, well, it's family, or out of obligation. You know, there is loyalty, and loyalty is extraordinarily important, but it needs to be reciprocal respect and balance and value and morals and levels of integrity. And if it's imbalanced, then that proves to ultimately wind up being an unhealthy relationship. But where balance is restored, and that you can be there for each other and lend support instead of one person always taking or one person always giving, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So, you know, when I was up visiting with my friend yesterday, I was able to share very vulnerably and openly and honestly to everything that's been going on. And instead of voicing opinions of what I should be doing or shouldn't be doing, or just, so, you know, offering their opinion of what I should be doing, she just listened and provided space to be heard and to be seen. And that is such a gift, to be able to do that for somebody else, and that, I'm very, very grateful for that. And she asked, she said, why are you sharing so much on Facebook? Like, why are you crying? Why are you doing this video? Like, you're breaking my heart. And I said, you know, I think it's part of my mission as a healer that I'm compelled to share my story, or share aspects or elements of my story, because every single person is going through something that we know nothing about. It could be that there is a sick family member, and that sickness doesn't only have to be physically sick. Emotional sickness, personality disorder sickness, elder care, it can be very challenging as you see somebody's mentality and health deteriorate and decline. There are challenges that people face every day silently. There are circumstances where people have had to face criminal repercussions for either mistakes or intentional acts that they don't go talking about, but they may be facing. There are substance abuse issues that people face. It is so prevalent. People don't talk about it because it's taboo, but it's real, and it's, you know, I think as people use Facebook and they use Instagram and Twitter, and there's political divide, and people share what they want to show. That everything's happy, everything's like wonderful. Look at my vacation, look at my new car, look at my new house, look at my, everything's smiley, everything's great. Well, it's not everything's great. It's not. You're gonna share the things that are great, and that's cool. Everybody does that. You're not gonna go airing your dirty laundry. Some people choose to do that. That is not what I choose to do. That's not my purpose. My purpose is to show, like, listen, everybody's going through hard things, and it's okay to be imperfect, because you can take steps to improve your circumstances. You can persevere through adversity. There are people available that want to help you, and you're not alone in going through these things. It's a part of life. There are some times where the stages of your life, you're going to be flying high, you're going to be feeling good, you're going to be blessed with abundance, and just every green light is opening up to you, and you're like, wow, the angels are singing, the music's playing, like everything's great. And then there are periods of life where you just can't, you feel like you can't even get ahead. And kick me while I'm down. Another punch coming out of the left side. Like you just don't even know what hit you. And you're like, really? What else? What else do you have? Like, I definitely have been in one of those stages lately. Like, okay, enough. Are we done yet? Are we done? Can I like move on with life and happiness now? But like, you know what? I gotta just keep going. I gotta just keep digging out and improving. And every day is a fresh day. And every day needs to start anew. And if I see a friend struggling, I'm still gonna reach out. If I've been hurt, I'm going to learn from that, but I'm not going to shut down my heart the way I used to. I'm going to continue to take a risk and open my heart and say, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. Please don't hurt it. And it's hard to be open to love again, to love friendships, to love familial relationships, to love romantic relationships, to put yourself out there after you've been hurt. But knowing that you're not alone, and knowing that people truly do want you to succeed, and that they will be there to help you along to the best of their ability. Ultimately, you need to do the work yourself, but that there are people that will avail themselves to you and will support you, especially in times of need. It is such a gift, and I am so grateful. So, you are all my tribe. You are all my village. I am so grateful that you're in my life. Thank you so much. I am here for you. Anytime that you want a friend or someone to talk to, you are never alone. And I just wanted to personally say, like, my heart is very full. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.